Hi guys, this is my Peperomia Caperata Rosso, and this is what she looks like. So the leaves on the top are like a shimmery, silvery kind of color. I hope you enjoy my video, which I am still going to be exploring and talking more about this particular plant. So I hope you enjoy it, that you're going to hit the like, subscribe, and of course the bell so you're notified every single time I do upload a new video. All my social media accounts, including what I do for this particular plant, will be linked in the description section. So do check that out if you're curious. So I just got this one. And if you haven't seen my unboxing for this one, I'll link it up above. I usually kind of forget to put it down in the description section. So do just try to see the cards above that will flash through the video. So I was very surprised that this is a caperata, and all of these, all these dead flowers, these are actually flowers right there. These are the flowers, and it just smells kind of like green or herby, like grass, kind of like, it doesn't smell sweet or anything. And then they wilt, and this is what happens. So that's it. Anyway, this is a very shimmery kind of silver leaf. When I saw the picture, and the back of it is red. When I saw the picture of it, I wasn't really totally wowed. I don't know what it is about peperomias. When I see pictures of them, it's so boring and blah, and I'm not interested. And when I see her in person, oh my God, I'm in love. She's just so beautiful. And look at how shimmery the leaves are. So the soil that I use is fast draining soil. That's what I would encourage. What I use is cactus soil. Again, I will link it down below. And fast draining. I treat my peperomias like how I water my jade plants. So I usually let them dry out. For this one, she's in a 4-inch pot. I would let her dry out about an inch. Yeah, they can definitely take it. So if it does not dry out an inch, if it's not that deep yet, and the tips tend to become brown or crispy, and she droops a lot, that means it's time to water. So I would take a note in regards to that, and probably water more frequently than waiting for an inch. What I use to water her currently will be in the description section. She is 7 to a little bit over 7 feet away from an east-facing window. When it is dark or cloudy, I do have a plant light, and I will link it down in the description section as well. The plant light, however, is about 10 to 12 feet away. So it's pretty far, but it's a very, very powerful plant light. So that's the kind of light that I do provide. She is more of a thicker caperata. I do have caperatas, and I have placed it on my channel. I have the abricot, the raspberry ice, the freckles. I have those. Those are the thinner caperatas, and they are more of like a rounder shape. This is a different shape, obviously. I don't know what to call the shape. I really don't. More of like, I don't know. But definitely not as round, more of like kind of an ovalish kind of shape, or oblong. So it's very different. I didn't really think of that. And also, it's thicker. I do like the thicker leaf peperomias. The only thick leaf peperomia that I have that I'm really still struggling with is my Hope. That one has still been a struggle. My Ruby Cascade, it has been testy in the beginning, the first one, because of I think it was just because of how I got it. It was severely damaged. But she's kind of bounced back, and has gotten better. But I am still really kind of struggling with my thinner caperatas, the abricots, the raspberry ice, and the freckles. They're a little bit more high maintenance in regards to peperomias in general. This one is probably my first caparata that's more of the thicker side. And so far, she seems to be easier versus the other caparatas. The obtusifolias, the Peperomia obtusifolia that I have, the Golden Gate, seems to be doing really, really well. Just so easy. It's probably like my easiest Peperomia. My second easiest are probably like my Ruby Cascades. So the thing that I don't like about peperomias is that they, for whatever reason, I always make them flower. I'm really, really great at making them flower, and I don't like the flowers because it doesn't smell really, really great, and it's not very pretty. It's like a rat tail, and it's really ugly looking to me. So I kind of don't like that. The weird thing about this particular plant is I actually like the flowers, and peperomia flowers all look the same, by the way. I don't know what it is. I think it's a combination of like the silvery leaves, the red leaf on the back, the red petiole for the flower. I don't know what it is, but I really, really love this plant. And an opportunity came in front of me before, and I've like, blech. I kind of did that. I forgot. I do also have the Caperata Frost, which is the same shimmery kind of leaf. It's just thinner and it's a rounder leaf. That one is, it's thicker. It's not as thick as this one, but it's thicker than my other caparatas, and that one is actually hardier than the other ones. So I do hope that they do just thrive. Yeah. So this one, from what I've noticed is that peperomias can be really finicky with the light, and they react very, very quickly. Like, if you put them in the wrong light setting, they can definitely just burst into flames and they're dead. Like, they're just easy to kill. And it takes them a while to acclimate, to be honest. But once they do acclimate from my other peperomias, they tend to thrive. They're not going to be very fast versus like a philodendron, heterosteum, or pothos. I'm still trying to remember how to say the scientific name for pothos, but anyway, it's not going to be that fast. But they're pretty sturdy once they do acclimate and they're happy with their environment. I do not provide extra humidity for this plant, just like all of my other plants or most of my other plants. I don't mist. I don't really encourage misting, and if you do want to mist, I would encourage that at the end of the day, like when it's really dark, because if there is any kind of sitting water in any plant, even with this one, that can really burn the leaves once the light hits it. So I do fertilize every time I do water. I do not mist. I do not add an extra humidifier. The soil that is being used is very, very fast draining soil. Water when the top inch or less, because it's a 4-inch pot, is dry like sand. I use reverse osmosis water. Again, I fertilize. I don't add extra humidity. I do not add. There's no extra humidifier next to her. I don't mist. I fertilize. East facing window that is 7 feet away. I have not tried her close to a window. I want her to be okay far away from a window. And she does get LED plant lights in the darker days. I would keep that. If it's completely cloudy all day, I would turn it on for, I would say, 10, 12 hours. If it's sunny in the day, sometimes I have turned it on for like 3 hours. To just kind of help, because she's also in a spot where there are other plants that would really, really benefit from the extra light. So I do that, but not very long if it's sunny in the morning. I've never tried this one to put it in a west facing window. I am terrified, because when I even put my Peperomia obtusifolia 2 feet away from a west facing window, it burned. So this is a much thinner, and caparatas are much more fragile versus an obtusifolia. So I didn't really want to risk it. I believe they can definitely do great at a north-facing window. But just so you know, when you do a north-facing window, it is the weakest light. So if you don't supplement with a plant light or, a plant light, you will probably water really, really less. And I would really recommend to water very low in volume, because You don't want them to be sitting in water, and that lack of light can tend to make it evolve into overwatering due to lack of light. So here she is. If there's anything that I missed, let me know, guys, in the comment section below. I love hearing from you guys all the time. Let me know if you do love peperonias and this kind of pepperoni as well, and what else you have in your collection. Thank you guys for the love and support, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.